Hey, welcome to 10-Minute Daily Reality Check. David Wygant here, July 5, 2017. Wow, it sounds almost cool. 7-5-17. Lots of sevens, lots of ones for all you numerology people. I never understood that. Anyway, I was at a fireworks show last night, and I saw something that really was quite disturbing. Now, the 4th of July to dogs and cats is basically what war is to the average PTSD person. It's like literally going to war. Dogs freak out. I remember my dog Jessie. She was amazing. She lived till she was almost 15 years old. And whenever the 4th of July hit, it would mean the end of summer for Jessie. Jessie would literally never be able to go out when it was dark. Now, this caused a little bit of a problem. It was okay in July because, well, in Colorado at the time, the nights were not coming on as fast as they would come on in August and September. But Jessie literally suffered from July 4th syndrome every single year. It literally drove her mad. It drove her crazy. She freaked out. So whenever I let her out at night, if it was dark out, immediately she would associate darkness with the sound of fireworks and firecrackers. I literally had to pick her up, carry her to the grass. Her leg would be trembling, both of them sometimes, and I would tell her to go make, and she would pee very, very quickly, and with her tail between her legs, would dart into the house and hide. That was all because of the 4th of July. So here I am last night at this 4th of July fireworks show, and this woman is there with her dog, and the dog is trembling, terrified. So I literally went up to her and I said, "Hey, I think your dog is freaking out." She looked at the dog and said, "No, he's fine. We talked about it earlier today, and he understands that these are just fireworks and he'll be okay." And I'm thinking to myself, he may not be okay, but you are definitely going to be a little worse, because let me tell you something. Your dog only hears blah, 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 blah. Dogs do not understand what you're saying. Yeah, I know we all think our dogs are really, really smart, but then again, dogs practice unconditional love. So the fact of the matter is they must be stupid, because when humans try to practice unconditional love, they screw up so bad, and they're fearful of unconditional love because humans are so brilliant. Yes, dogs are beautiful, unconditional, loving souls. I truly believe that people who do good in life and really finish their soul contract, I truly believe that they come back as golden retrievers or Labrador retrievers or dogs that are just full of love. I think the people that had a rotten time in life, they come back as neurotic chihuahuas. Nothing against chihuahuas and stuff, but dogs that tremble like a vibrator are not exactly my style of dogs. As a matter of fact, a friend of mine has a dog that's a dachshund and another dog that's a chihuahua mix. The chihuahua mix is about as dumb as a dog can possibly be, but sweet as can be. So all of you that sit there and talk to your dogs and have long conversations about 4th of July fireworks and how it's okay and it's only going to be one night, you're out of your fucking minds. You really are. I am going to call you crazy and cuckoo, because when you live in the world of bow wow, meow meow, human substitute land, you're not going to have a relationship. I love dogs. Dogs are dogs. If you think about the way the dogs play with one another, they sniff each other's ass after they took a crap. That is not a highly intelligent being at all. Imagine that, going out to a bar, a singles bar, or being in Whole Foods and seeing someone you're attracted to, and just literally sticking your nose up to their ass and taking a good deep whiff. Lovely. I see that you had the quinoa bowl. Ah, the sushi. You like it here? I'm not quite sure if I like it. Dogs are primal beings. Dogs do not understand human being words. Yes, they understand sit and stay and other commands, and they might understand I love you and wag it, but it's all tonality with dogs, and that's it. I am a dog person all the way. I think dogs are absolutely fantastic. I think they're great to have around. They're full of unconditional love, but they just don't understand what you're saying. They really don't. They're dogs. And when people humanize dogs, they're doing so because they can't relate to humans anymore. It is the greatest human substitute in the entire world, because every time you come home, whether you've been gone for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, that dog will be wagging its tail and literally giving you the best greeting of your entire life. Can you imagine your partner doing the same exact thing? Your partner will drop everything that they're doing, run to the door, and hump your leg. Oh, wait a second. I know a lot of you women listening right now think that's what your man does because he doesn't understand how to connect emotionally, because he acts just like a Scooby-Doo on steroids, on 2 legs. But think about it. Dogs are beautiful for that reason, but they're not human substitutes. And every single day, around Los Angeles, I see women walking around with human substitutes. I see women taking their little dogs into Whole Foods, carrying them like they're babies. I see women taking dogs to the gym at my building, literally putting their dog in a little carry-on case. I see women traveling with their dogs to exotic locations. Let me fucking tell you something, people. The dog doesn't know if it's your living room, your backyard, or Fiji. It has no idea it's walking down the beach in Fiji. All it thinks to itself is cool, roof, pee, poop, water, ball. If you've seen The Secret Life of Pets, it's really funny that way. But yet, in today's society, women and men are literally having human substitutes with their animals. They're literally bonding more with their animals than they are with human beings. Why? Because it's fucking safe. You don't have to sit there. There's no such thing called doggle and cattle, where you literally swipe for perfect matches with cats and dogs. Can you imagine that on Bumble and Tinder? Oh my God, I can't believe I got ghosted by a Labrador Retriever today. Oh my God, I can't believe that Persian Tabby did not want to meet. Holy shit, that Siamese cat literally lied about its age and its weight. How can it do that? You see, dogs and cats don't disappoint. They don't disappoint like humans. They don't ghost. They don't play head games. They don't lie. They don't send the representative out at all. Well, sometimes, if you ever go to the pound, sometimes the dog definitely knows how to turn the representative on with that cock of a head and that little whine, and then you take it home and you know that the reason why someone gave that dog back, because the dog destroys just about every single piece of furniture that you own. A cat will never tell you that it shreds your furniture in the pound. It will just go and rub itself against your leg. That's about the worst thing that dogs and cats do. What you see is what you get, and that's why so many people have given up on dating, because it's safer to literally go and have a love affair with a bow wow, woof woof, meow meow, because it's so much easier to have that, because they do not disappoint. Human beings consistently disappoint one another, and dogs consistently love you to death. Cats, on the other hand, I've said it, and I've said it 1,000 times, I think cats are basically on PMS 24/7. The worst period you can ever imagine from any single woman, and that's a cat 24/7. I remember this cat, Blackie, that I used to have as a kid, and Boston Blackie was its name, actually. I would put my head underneath the couch to try to get the cat from underneath the couch, because the cat wanted to hide from me, and the cat would attach its claws to my head, and my mom would pull me out screaming with the cat attached. Whatever it might be, whatever animal is your substitute human, you need to start asking yourself this question: why am I giving human reactions in a human relationship to a 4-legged hairy furball? The reason being is very obvious. You're afraid of intimacy. You're afraid of putting yourself out there, and you're playing life safe. Let me tell you something. If you play life safe and you continue to humanize dogs and cats and think your dog and cat are the most genius of all geniuses, then life will just continue to pass you by. That's today's reality check. You know what? As you're cleaning your cat's litter box and talking in a little, baby voice to your cat, thinking your cat really is understanding thing, or walking down the street and holding your dog like a baby, what you're doing is you're humanizing them, and you're missing out on real human contact. You're missing out on what you really need to experience in life and how you need to experience life. There is no substitute for human contact. So for those of you that are afraid to put yourself out there, shame on you. Because this is your reality check. Your reality check is that if you continue to have love affairs with your dogs and cats and continue to humanize everything between you and your dogs, you're going to miss out on other human beings. We're never going to ever get you where you need to go if you continue to hide in the comforts of your dog and cat safe haven. Unconditional love is great. Real human to human, soul to soul contact is even better. But it takes a fearless individual to literally do that. Someone who's fearless and brave and is able to walk through their fear every single day. This is the reality of the day. The reality is not to break up with your dog, but to put your dog and cat in the dog and cat zone and literally put yourself back out there in the dating zone. It's July 5th, 2017, the day after the United States celebrated its birthday. Get your ass out there this summer. Meet people. Walk through your fears and stop humanizing your dogs and cats and hiding behind screens and fur creatures. Because fur babies are not a substitute for real baby, and fur romance is not a substitute for real romance. Reality check out. For radical self-help that doesn't suck, tune in every single day for the 10-minute daily reality check. This is David Wygant. Spread, pass it on, and let your dog listen to this so your dog doesn't feel bad if they think the dog may think that you're actually breaking up with them. Let me tell you something the dog does not fucking know at all. 10-minute daily reality check out. Off to New York City to go do a boot camp this weekend, so the reality check will be on the road in New York City with John Keegan in the house and lots of surprises as guests. I'll see you over the weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow as well.